One of the challenges of starting this home care business is that depending on the state, you'll be required to put together your policies and procedures manuals. And in our experience, we've discovered that a lot of people get really caught up at this phase and they get overwhelmed and they don't end up doing anything at all. So, in this video, I'm going to show you these templates that we've put together, and it's a lot, but I think you would really get some good value out of it, and it's just going to make your life easy. So, rather than you try and scramble and figure out how to do it yourself, we've created all these templates so that all you have to do is insert your company name and proofread it to make sure it fits your state. Most of these templates are going to work for any state. It doesn't matter what state you're in. You're in Hawaii, New York, Illinois, Georgia, Massachusetts. These templates will apply. Typically, what happens is this. The state, when you inquire, they will give you a checklist. And what you're looking at right now is a sample of a checklist, and it just lists out a whole bunch of things they have to submit in order for them to get approved and get licensed. So let me show you how you can use our templates against this checklist and be able to get what you want. So let's start right at the top. So if you read here, it says the licensee should comply with all federal, state, and local laws, ordinance, rules, and regulations. That's a little vague. So when you get that request from the state, make sure to dig it a little deeper and ask what that means exactly. Secondly, they will ask you to submit a description of services provided by the licensee being you. So they need to know what services you are going to be providing for your clients. So I'm going to jump into the templates that we put together that address this point right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to search for services. And in our templates, we have a specific template right here that says services provided. So I'm going to click on it. But before I click on it, there are also additional templates that talk about client service certification, care plan, service plan. So I'm going to click on all three of these. So let me start with services provided. When you open the services provided template, you're going to see an option for you to insert your company name right at the top. And then if you scroll down, it's going to list out everything that you, as the licensee, should submit to the state, which is non-medical home care services. It lists them all out here. These are all of them. So here where it says policy, right under where it says policy, you can insert your company or agency name as well. And everything is also already listed out for you. Let's scroll down a little bit. These are 3 pages. Here you can insert your company name and read all this information here. This is what your state is looking for. Let's continue on. If you look here, it says cross-policy references, all the services. Let's go to the 3rd page. You insert your company name right there. This is what your state wants to see. And right here, you can update this little image with your logo if you want to, or you can leave it blank. That's completely up to you. And you have to insert the dates and everything on this section as well. Let's go back. I'm going to click on the client service certification. So when I click on it, it's going to list out all the things that you need to submit. Again, with the option of inserting or your company or agency name right here at the top. If you scroll down a little bit more, you also have an option to insert your company name. Rule of thumb is everything in red you have to fill out. Everything is already pre-filled out for you. Let's scroll down a little bit more. That's where you insert your company name, agency, and date it. This one is just 2 pages. Let's go back again. Let's look at the third template. Respite services. This is another template that we have. If you click on it, it should show you all the respite services that your state is looking for. Again, you insert your company name up here, scroll down, make sure everything makes sense. Insert your company name and proofread everything. You insert your company name, proofread everything, and then date it. So that's just a brief sample of what you would need to submit to your state if they ask you what services do you have to provide. Let's go back to our checklist again. Okay, back to the checklist, and they're asking us a schedule of fees when applicable. This right here, you can pretty much give them anything. And in those services, you can find some way to insert those services and how much you charge. Okay. The other question they'll ask you for is an organizational chart, and we have that too. Let me go to my sample. And what I did here, I just typed in chart, and we have an organizational chart right here. So I'm going to click on it so you can see what it looks like. There we go. So up top here, you fill out your agency or company name, put in your logo, scroll down a little bit, date it, fill that part out in red, and then this is what it should look like. Okay, this is what they're looking for, just one sheet. Next is a statement of service recipient rights as listed in 09400538. I'm not quite sure what this is because it varies by state, but we have something very similar. So let me go back to my templates. All I did here was I searched for rights, hit enter, and you have all of these options here. So let's try this one, client consumer rights. Let's click on that one. Here we go. Insert your agency or company name right there. And this is what they're looking for. Insert your agency or company name right there. Proofread everything to make sure it makes sense. Insert your agency or company name right there. Proofread everything to make sure it makes sense. So this gives you a good idea of what a checklist looks like and what we have. So all you have to do is look at your checklist, and all of these templates are available in 2 options. Option number 1 is you can buy these templates separately, and I'm going to include the link to these templates in order for you to buy them separately below this video. And make sure to read everything to make sure it makes sense for you. And once you've seen the value in this video and you really want this, all you have to do is click on I want this, and you can purchase all the templates. And we have over 100 Word documents that you can download. Secondly, these templates are also available in our main course. And this course, we cover how to start and grow a profitable non-medical home care agency. So in this course, we cover everything. We don't only just cover how to put together your policy and procedures, which is this lesson right here. So what's in this lesson is exactly what's in the previous link. So you have all those 100 plus Word documents for you to download available in this lesson. These are all the downloads right here. In addition to that, we have other lessons that teach you how to systemize your business to make sure that all the systems in your business make sense. Most of the time what happens is People, when they get into business, they just go into business blindly without understanding how important systems and processes are. And we not only teach you the systems, we teach you how to get clients in a system that's reliable. Imagine if you could put in some money into a machine, and you could put $1 into a machine and that dollar could spit out $2. That's what this is about. So you're putting in $1 into Google Ads and you're getting $2 back. In fact, with our system, you'll be putting in something like $300 into an ad campaign on Google, and you'll be able to get a client that's paying you $6,000 or $7,000 or $10,000. That's what this chapter is all about. Next is about the systems that I just talked about. What do you need to do for your accounting? How do you schedule your caregivers? How do you manage your payroll? Things like that. We'll cover that in this lesson. How to hire a virtual assistant. We also cover that in this part right here. And I'm going to tell you how that's connected to the policies and procedures manuals in a second. Here, we cover how to close clients over the phone. Most of you people have never done sales before, so you need to pass and you need to know how to do sales the right way, because sales is very important for your business. So you will learn that in this chapter as well. Lastly, you will learn how to hire and keep loyal caregivers. It's one thing just to hire people. You can hire a friend, family, that's easy, but how do you keep them? How do you make sure that that person is productive and profitable and contributes to the bottom line of your business? That's what you're going to learn in this chapter. So we cover everything. So the main course covers everything, including policies and procedures. If you are only interested in purchasing the policies and procedures, and you want to enroll in the main course later on, that's cool too. But what you have to do, you have to make sure you let us know that you've already purchased the policies and procedures manuals so that you get a discount for the main course. And the way to let us know if you're interested in signing up for the main course once you purchase the policies and procedures here, then schedule time. There's a link below this video. You can schedule time to talk to us and tell us how these manuals worked out for you, if they worked for your state, if you're happy with them, and you're ready to proceed and start crushing it and build a real business. Then reach out to us. We want to talk to you before you sign up, because we don't work with everybody. I would rather work with people that see the value, and also all our students, they get a free website, and we do all the online marketing for them. What it means is this: we will teach you how to put together your website, and you get a free website. We will teach you how to do your Google advertising, so you have that client generating machine that I talked about. Put $1 in, get $2 back. We'll teach you how to do that, and we'll do it for you. Lastly, when you choose to get these policy and procedures manuals from us, one thing I do encourage you to do is to sign up for a website called Fiverr. This is Fiverr right here. If you have dabbled in business before, you'll be very familiar with Fiverr. And if you've never been in business before, if you've never outsourced before, you'll never know what Fiverr is. But Fiverr is an incredible platform that allows for you to outsource simple tasks that are one-off. Once you signed up for Fiverr, you can search for proofreading and editing services. And what it's going to do, it's going to give you a list of all the people that can do proofreading for you. Save you a lot of time. So let's say, for example, you've searched for proofreading and editing and adjusted your filters. So let's adjust our filters a little bit. And we want to select people who speak English only. And you also want to select people who are in the United States, you can select that too and click apply. This is going to narrow down the search to only include people that speak English in the United States, obviously, right? So I'm just going to pick one at random, but obviously it's up to you. You can read the reviews to make sure you're picking the right one. So I'm just going to pick the first one that came up in the search. This one says, I will proofread and edit documents. Perfect. You want this guy. Let's click on it. Once you click on it, you want to pay for this guy's services. And when you pay for this guy's services, you want to send him your policies and procedures manual templates that you've purchased from us. So this one right here, you want to get that person to proofread everything and then just insert your company information right there. And you could even give them that same checklist that you're getting from the state and tell them, hey, can you make sure that these Word documents make sense for this checklist that I got from my state? And also make sure to insert my company name everywhere that's in red. Let them do all the work. It's going to save you a lot of time. Utilize Fiverr as much as you can to optimize these policies and procedures manuals before you submit them to your state. It's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to make sure that you do not get rejected for your license. I hope you got some value from this video, and I hope you purchase the policy and procedures manuals. Click the links below and check them out. Even if you don't purchase them, at least preview them. All right. And the course, you can preview the course for free. I'll see you in the next video.